Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Sunapee, New Hampshire, where today's Division IV boys matchup places the Woodsville Engineers versus the Sunapee Lakers. As we continue our, excuse me, folks, a little chilly here. I'm your host, Brent Koval, and joining me today here at the table is Chad Fillion.
Chilly Chad Fillion.
Chilly Chad Fillion, also doing stats, and he's also the executive producer. Lots of different roles here today going on. Thank you for tuning in for today's matchup and for being here early for our pregame show, for our White Mountains Community College pregame show, excuse me. Woodsville comes in here, Chad, at 12-2, beating the Sunapee Lakers earlier in the season 2-1. Sunapee coming in at 9-3-2. Both of them at the top of the Division IV standings.
Yeah, this is looking like it's going to be a great game. We had an awesome opportunity down in Epping last week to watch these Sunapee Lakers really tie things on. Coach Matt Taylor coming over to the table. How's it going, Matt? We're good. We're good.
So one quick change, Nick Hickey, midfielder. He's normally number 3. He will be 2-4 today.
2-4. Awesome. Thank you, Coach. Coach Taylor gave us a little insight on the numbers here. Nick Hickey, no longer number 3. He's going to be 24.
Now 24. Manny Ramirez's number. So back to the pregame here. So looking, I want to just really quickly, Chad, look at the standings in Division IV boys. And right now, Sunapee is in the 8th spot, holding that pretty securely alone with the next team, a couple losses behind them. Woodsville right now in the 5th spot, trying to sneak up into that top 4, where you got Concord Christian, Gorham, Profile, Messinic. Woodsville had a huge win over Gorham a few days ago.
Yeah, that was unbelievable.
After avenging a 7-0 loss early in the season.
Yeah, and that was not a typical game. We got a chance to talk with Matt Taylor about the size of the Gorham field and how it played a factor. And he said, at that game, watch us in October when we play them on a big field. I think he actually said when we play on a real field, but I think that was kind of tongue-in-cheek. But meaning, of course, the size of the field did play a factor into that. Gorham being a smaller field with Woodsville having one of the larger fields that we get to see the Engineers play on. And it did. It played an impressive factor on their game to play them on their home pitch and really show them what they can do. And we're looking to see that same energy from the Engineers tonight.
Absolutely.
Before Matt Taylor had come over, we were talking about how we saw Sunapee really light things up. The ones that I saw that I marked off today was Matt Schuten, Mason Saylor, and Connor Ryba. The 3 of them were constantly coming off the mouths of Josh and I when we covered the game against Epping. And we expected that to be a very close game, but no. It
turned into a 6-2 route.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If I remember right.
Yeah, they took off. And then in the second half, they really laid into it. I believe it was Flint that was in the net there for no, I'm sorry, Flint is Lakers.
Yes.
I don't have in front of me who the Epping goalkeeper was, but he did a great first half, but then they fired 4 in right in a row, bam, 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 and he just couldn't recover. But, when seeing Sunapee do that and Epping and Woodsville doing what they've been doing, we are gearing up for another battle here today.
Oh, absolutely. Looking forward to it. We're under the lights here in Sunapee. Again, blue skies. But the sun's going down. It's a little chilly. I'm not sure the temperature. Both Chad and I put on another layer just to be sure. A wise man once told me, you always dress for the end of the game.
That's right.
Not the beginning.
I got 49 degrees right now.
49 degrees.
Mostly
this
sunny,
is
a little windy still.
Hey,
so.
this is October soccer weather.
Yeah,
we can't really. We could ask for more, but we probably won't get it, and we'll have to deal with what we do get.
Yeah.
There's no snow on the ground.
We're thankful for that. No rain falling.
No
to
rain
keep us
falling.
off of the pitch. We're looking for some great stuff. Great stuff.
So, Yeah, right now you're watching the White Mountains Community College pregame show. Locations in Berlin, Littleton, and North Conway. White Mountains Community College provides quality education in your backyard. Visit them online at wmcc.edu. Your adventure awaits. Instead of taking a quick break, folks, we're going to go right into the starters and the keys to the game here for both Sunapee and Woodsville.
Yeah,
and
the seniors for the girls were presented with a lot of pregame pomp and circumstance. I'm thinking that may be happening as well for the boys, and that's why we're not jumping off to a commercial, because we don't want that to happen and miss any of it. So we're going to stay here at the pitch, catch up with our advertisers on the other side in halftime. But when we start talking about starters, who's leading us off with our starters?
Sure, I'm gonna do the visiting Woodsville Engineers, coached by Matt Taylor, who is a good supporter of the Flume Stream Entertainment Network. Number 10, Kobe Youngman. Number 11, Nathaniel Chumbus. Number 4, Ryan Walker. Number 5, Ben Taylor. New number 24, Nick Hickey, previously number 3. Number 8, Bryce Williams. Number 2, Ethan Kimball. Number 6, Landon Kingsbury. Number 18, Connor Houston. 21, Jack Boudreau. And the goalkeeper, Cam Davidson. And Chad for Sunapee.
That's right. Sunapee Lakers are coached by Coach Jack Acapino, and we're working with number 7, Finn Flint, and then number 12, Matthew Shuden. Number 9, Sam Flint. And then in the midfield, we got Sam Kress, Vincent Borelli, and Mason Saylor. And then in the backfield, we got number 3, Ian McNally, Declan Pierce, Michael Seymour, Connor Ryba, and then in goal, we've got Jonah Flint as your keeper for the Sunapee Lakers. And we are gearing up for a match that hopefully echoes very similar to the play we saw with the girls just a few minutes ago. Unfortunately, Woodsville Engineers falling 3-2 to the Lakers with a great match and back-to-back match there at the top of the second half. Engineers coming in under 0-1, but it's quickly scoring to even it up. Fall there by two more goals by each side to bring it to a 2-2 game. So we're hoping for a back-to-back battle here. Like I said, we're anticipating some pregame ceremonies for the seniors. Let me quickly count through here. I got 6 seniors, 7, 8, 9, 10 seniors on the Lakers if you go into the subs that they got deep down there. So a lot of graduating gentlemen that are taking off at the end of this season. We're not sure if I'm assuming that some of them will play either a winter or a spring sport, but this may be their last season or their last outing on the home field in a regular season game.
Strong leadership, starting 6 seniors.
Yeah,
that's a great class.
It's big. Yeah, Matthew Shuden with the captain position, leading scorer that we saw. And I believe, if my stats are correct, I don't have the paperwork from before, but when we came in, I think he was up there in the 30s or 40s. So definitely a scoring leader for the team. But yeah, what do you think Taylor is saying? He's out there in the midfield right now, talking with Kobe Youngman, and it looks like Chumbus as well.
He's trying to get his guys up for this game. He shouldn't have to do that. They should be up. I mean, this is a late season game, but he's walking around and letting them know that he's loose. He wants them to be loose. Yep. Get ready to play this game. You're watching high school varsity soccer here on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network, brought to you by Flume Media, the North Country's premier marketing and advertising agency. Flume Media specializes in video production, live streaming, web development, and creative marketing solutions for your organization. Visit flume.com to learn more about Flume Media and how the team there can present you and your business better. Again, the pregame show is brought to you by White Mountains Community College with locations in Berlin, Littleton, and North Conway. White Mountains Community College provides quality education in your backyard. Visit them online at wmcc.edu. Your adventure awaits. And thank you to George M. Stevens. Our starting lineup is brought to you by George M. Stevens, offering home, auto, and life and commercial insurance throughout the North Country. Visit them at their locations in Littleton, Colebrook, Lancaster, and Lisbon, or check them out online at gms-ins.com.
I was taking a moment while you're reading about our advertisers helping us out and keeping an eye on Cam Davidson and Ned over there for Woodsville. we've watched him through the years, all 4 years that he's been in net, and I tell you, some of the performances that we've seen him do are just simply incredible. I know that his head is in that game right now, knowing it that the end of the season is creeping right up on them. He's also a senior. Talking about Woodsville Engineers, they got four seniors. I think I saw on there. Their senior day was on Monday when they hosted Littleton. Unfortunately, the rain kept us out of there, but we were preparing to do a little pomp and circumstance for them as well. So
Sure.
a lot of individuals out on those fields tonight that are aging out. We wish them the best as they continue on with their athletic career into their basketball or skiing or their spring sports. But when it comes down to it, this is the game that matters for them.
Absolutely, Chad. You know, in this, again, we're looking at playoffs starting on Tuesday of next week for the boys, or Wednesday?
Wednesdays for the boys,
And
Tuesdays
for the girls. So with this game and one more for both of these clubs, you know, they're going to have the weekend and Monday, Tuesday to prepare for whoever they see. Typically, the brackets don't come out until Monday. But if you're a coach like me, you know exactly who you're going to play long before those brackets are published because you do your own homework. And we are going to quiet down here and listen to announcer Tom Fredericks for the announcement of his seniors.
I'd like to take this time to recognize seniors from the golf, bass fishing, and soccer teams. First from the golf team, Nick Polari.
It's good that they're giving a shout out to all sportsmen, not just those that are the
here,
soccer
right?
players, right?
We're staying live with you here, folks. Sunapee's doing a senior day celebration for their fall programs. Was it golf, Chad, soccer, and cross country?
Yeah, I'm trying to look. They've got like 25 or so banners that are here. I saw some golfers, some soccer players. I don't know if they've got any of the winter or spring sports out there now, but
No, typically they would celebrate all the fall.
Yep.
It looks like Mrs. Schuden's right here beside us. Look at her.
Oh, yeah.
Her well-made shirt with both of her players' numbers on the back.
That's right. That's right.
Our other senior member of the golf team, Charles Gallant.
Charles Gallant, another member of the golf team.
Yep.
And, you know, I commend the golfers. The first one came in his golf attire.
Nice.
With a short sleeve polo on with shorts.
That takes a special caliber
That
of an
takes
individual.
a strong man to pull that off, or woman.
Yeah, not me. I got 3 layers on and I'm still chilly.
And his partner in crime, the other senior golfer, came very well equipped with all his clothes on.
That's right. A lot of excitement on the Sunapee side of the field here to our left, cheering on the girls earlier on and anticipating. I'm seeing a lot of the girls in their uniforms still staying for the boys' game.
Sure, you know, and it's we are the even split of both these towns, Chad.
Yep.
We've got Sunapee on our left fans and Woodsville fans on our right, and we're not typically used to seeing all these fans. There is a good crowd of people here.
There is, and quite a haul down too. I mean,
Sure.
2+ hours from Lancaster area. And
Yep.
You came from Lisbon area, I believe it was, and you were on the road for quite some time.
Yep, it took me about the same, about 2 hours. Obviously, I live real close to Lancaster though as well.
Yep.
But that's the ride home.
Yeah.
And it'll be warm, so we'll be fine.
Yeah. By about Woodsville, Haverhill, we'll start to get our numbness out of our feet.
Might start to feel my fingers.
Yeah.
You know, just to give you a little heads up of what we got here moving forward on the Flume Stream Entertainment Network, we are looking to cover the girls' prelims on Tuesday. We're not sure where yet. We will get that out to you probably sometime early next week as the brackets are finalized and everything's finalized and we find the matchup we're looking for or whatnot. And then we'll cover the boys' prelims on Wednesday of next week. And then we are also going to cover a girls' quarterfinal on Friday. of next week.
Yeah.
And then a boys quarterfinal on Sunday of next week.
It's a full week.
Full week.
And not to mention on Thursday night, you and Matt will be doing our sports talk show.
Oh, that's right. We will.
So we're doing our playoff special.
Playoff special on Sports Talk, which is a show Flume Stream puts out, and it's a great show. For coaches to check in. We like to get coaches on as much as possible. And if not, Matt and I, we'll do our homework and we study up on all these teams, including these Southern teams, because we need to know, the more we know, the better.
Exactly.
And we like to know, nobody likes to come unprepared. And, for games such as this, where I think this is our first time being in Sunapee.
Second time, first time this year. Yeah.
Okay, second time.
First season out, we did a Sunapee game. I believe they played Newmarket.
Okay.
It was a great road game for us, and we got to see two Southern teams. So.
As you say, that road game, most of these teams we cover at least get a home game every now and then. We are always on the road. But that comes, it's the nature of the business. And we're happy to be here. I work at the Lisbon School. I got out of work early to be here today because this is the stuff we enjoy the most, and we put in a lot of time and effort for these broadcasts. And producer Chad and the rest of the team do a lot of work behind the scenes all the time.
And if we were to call a home team, we are Sparta. So,
yes.
Being in Lancaster, we are White Mountain Regional High School supporters.
Kids
see a
kids
lot.
go there.
Yeah, my kids go there. Matt's kids go to Gorham, but Brent's kids go there. So we got a lot of representation. We bleed blue here at Lancaster.
We do bleed blue, but I coach for Lisbon,
Yeah.
so my blood is a little orange now,
Yeah.
and that's okay.
It's an interdivisional.
That's right.
The
It's
separation
not the
helps
same
you, yeah.
division. We don't play each other. I never have to worry about my son coming to my school to play. No, it's a great thing, and all of us here at Flume Media love athletics and being around athletics, and that's just one of the things at Flume Media we do here. We do all sorts of different productions. Anything your heart may desire, look us up at flume.com and let us know your needs.
Yeah, we love it. We love it. We do some videography work for a lot of different community organizations as well as small and medium-sized businesses.
And I see we may even be getting into the cornhole business.
Yep, we're trying to crack that nut. 603 Cornhole, Sean Haley, a good friend of ours that helped us with the Campbell White Mountains playoff game last year. We went to dinner after the game. White Mountains had a great win, so we were all in a celebratory mood. And the topic of what to do in we got a little happy celebration. Everybody running up for the camera. We got into conversation about how we could assist with 603 Cornhole and expanding what they're doing. And the conversations are continuing. We're hoping to get 2 or 3 of their tournaments and help get them on the map for a contender for perhaps some ACL, American Cornhole League coverage.
Sure. Yeah,
now, I'm not to say we're going to be on ESPN, but we're certainly going to try to provide a service that's equivalent to such shows you'd see on ESPN or the Ocho.
Yes,
But certainly we're going to do our best. We got to get some additional gear before we can get out there, but it's definitely high on our list.
And cornhole is one of those things that is up and coming, and you see it on ESPN and other sports networks covering. And no, we are not ESPN. We are the Flume Stream Entertainment Network.
Yep.
And ESPN started somewhere, and so did we.
Yep.
And we, I'm speaking for you, but bigger is better, and Chad's always looking to do and get better at all the things we do. Whether it's coverage, camera coverage, angles, productions, videography. As I said earlier, anything you can think of that comes down to the entertainment world, Chad is here to take care of your needs.
Yeah, we strive. We got a high bar production. We're seeing right now with our new camera that we have this year. It's actually on a 20-foot pole. We added that to the system. We got robotic play on that. We get up to 6 cameras or so, and we're full operation. Yeah. We had a mishap with one of our machines, so we had to send it out for repair, but we quickly had another one on hand that we put into work. But yeah, it's always something that I'm watching the pros and NCAA and saying, what are they doing and what can we do that they're doing with equipment and gear that we have without spending 6 digits and 3 commas to get it done. So.
Sure.
But that all comes back to the other conversation of the advertisers that help make this all possible. And we wouldn't be here without them. And we're always trying to expand both our reach for our fans and viewers as well as the advertising base to get people available. So one of the things that we're looking to do now is we're an official Hulu advertising outlet. So if you're looking to expand your advertising opportunities outside of what we do, we have a conduit into the Hulu universe now. So Flume Media looking to expand on all levels across all things, never stopping. It's not just sports, web development, video production, you name it, marketing. We're here for your needs because that's what gets us up in the morning. That's
Yeah,
what we
no,
love
absolutely. You know, and you were talking about advertising, and I just want to read this: is if you're interested in advertising in single games or game packages this season for the winter season, for maybe you got a baseball player for the spring season, visit flume.com/shop for our online advertising portal. On sale this month, you can purchase single game advertising for $50 a game, valid on any of our upcoming games during our 2022 statewide coverage. Again, for more information, visit flume.com/shop or send us a message at advertising@flume.com.
That's right. We are closing down our soccer coverage with our final weeks on us, but we have already started looking at that schedule for basketball. So we don't stop when sports are in session. If the kids are at school, we're at work.
That's right.
And we're definitely looking forward to the opportunity to gaining viewership in new homes. Obviously, the advertisers help keep the lights on, but the reason why we're here is for these students, these coaches, these parents, the grandmothers in Connecticut that are tuning in to watch their,
and another great thing we provide here at Flume is free replays.
Oh yeah,
that is by far one of the best things that can happen. And I'm looking at it as a coaching standpoint. I can go back if I want to scout a team. I can go back and onto the FlumeStream.com network and find any game I want to watch.
Yep.
And that's awesome. That's a great tool to have as a coach. It's a great tool to have as a parent.
Absolutely.
Or as any community member.
Yep. Coach Icapino called me up or sent me an email the evening of the Epping game and said, "Hey, can I have that footage?"
Oh, of course.
Hands down, absolutely.
Yeah.
We do it for them, for the parents, for the kids, for the students, for the schools.
And those free replays, I've got there's a game my own son played in a game
His
last
home
year.
run, right?
Yeah, and it's a home run, and we're trying to set up a little video stuff for him as he's moving forward, trying to pursue his baseball career a little further. I mean, he's really young, but just trying to get all those checks and balances in order, so they're not last-minute things that we have to do.
I've got another parent that approached me the other day and said, "Hey, I want to reach out to you about some game footage for our student." And absolutely, let me know. You look through our catalog. You tell me what games you want. I'll send you download links. No charge.
Yeah, unbelievable. That right there, unbelievable. Chad doing his best. Again, everything's free on our website. Live, you can come in there live, watch it free anytime, but you can also watch the replays. And the replays are on there from 3 years ago since the organization started, which is,
some of it could be considered clutter at this point.
Some of it could be. Some of it could be. But, at the same time, that's awesome. If I'm coming to the site for the first time and maybe I graduated a couple of years ago, I'm becoming a coach or I'm becoming a fan of something new, I can go in and pull something out of the archives.
We're living in the North Country, but right next door we have Boston, a huge college community in Boston. Do you know who our number one market of viewership is, Brent?
No.
Boston.
No kidding.
Yeah, and I would care to guess that it is a lot of scouts.
No doubt.
And now there's probably a fair amount of alumni students that are going to school, that are watching their little sisters and brothers or their cousins or even just friends that are seniors after they've graduated. But that there's some reach there if you've got Boston as your main market.
All right. It looks like our senior festivities are over.
Yep. Taking a look over at Woodsville, not taking a moment to rest, still firing those shots off Cam Davidson while they were practicing, while the Sunapee Lakers were doing their award ceremony.
No disrespect from Woodsville to Sunapee. They decided they needed to keep loosening up,
and
you don't blame them. Yeah, it's cold, and it's not going to get warmer as the night progresses here. looks like I'm going to have to move some folks around here so I can see.
Oh, right, right.
When the game.
So we got a handful of players there at the center circle talking to the refs. It looks like the senior captains as well as the coaches getting things ready to go. We got a coin toss. Getting ready to start the game. See, no, I just muted you while you talked to the fans to give you a sight line. So, but yeah.
Just trying to get some
sight lines,
sight lines here so we can see the action on the field here. Looks like the referees have done their meeting.
Yeah, they did the coin toss. I don't know how that played out, but
referees are Blake Coulter and Kevin Turcott.
Excellent.
Was able to run into the officials in between games, and I just wanted to get their names.
You know what I like about this right now? Night game under the lights.
Absolutely.
This is our first for the season. Actually, the last time we were under the lights was right here, and I believe it was 2018.
Wow.
Yep, so it's been a handful of years. It may have been 19. My math is a little fuzzy on how long we've been doing this, but like I said, last time we were here, it was Newmarket. Don't even recall the score of the game, but it was Newmarket.
I think I can count the Division IV schools on my index finger that have lights at their field.
And we are here.
And we are here.
Yeah.
What a great tool.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Lights, especially for soccer.
Yes.
A baseball. Those times where you need the light.
Yep.
Obviously in the fall, we're starting to get dark real early. It's just past 6 o'clock here, and we are almost in the dark. The sun is down. The lights are on. The referees are on the field. Looks like we're about to start here anytime in the next minute or so. Game number 2 here, brought to you by the Flume Stream Entertainment Network at Sunapee, New Hampshire. Warm Sunapee.
48 degrees warm. Yeah, it's funny. I looked at the weather just like you did, and I was expecting, I knew it was going to cool off into the mid-50s, so it said. But here we are at 6 o'clock, and it's already below the 50s.
Yes.
I found an extra layer that I had forgotten, and I am very glad that it's there. I will say that the wind seems to have died down.
A little bit,
yeah.
Absolutely. You're right.
Calming out a little bit.
And my feelings and my hands have come back, so you're right. It's definitely not as
warm 48.
It's a warm 48. That's a good way to put it.
Oh man.
Shout out to Matt Budo, who couldn't make it down today.
Miss him dearly, and we cannot wait to have him back. We understand wholeheartedly. Sometimes our obligations do pull us away from here.
Yeah, he's probably analyzing getting in someone's head. He is a shrink.
A good one at that.
That's right. No, he's a great guy.
Yeah, we've had
I like to rib at him all the time. Anytime I can get a little jab in at him, that's my job.
I should check my phone to see if he's already yelling back at me, right? Texting. So no, he did say good luck, and he did apologize during the girls' game. There was a comment on that one on Facebook, but we know you're here in spirit, Matt, and we cannot wait to have you join us again at the next game that we are available. He's moved into a new role, so
he's now the school counselor.
Yeah, so it's changed a lot for him.
It's a little more rigid schedule than he's used to.
Yeah.
And you got to be there from this time to that time, and here we go. We underway.
No, I think that was
Sunapee in the black.
Yes.
Here this evening.
Girls earlier in yellow.
The boys in black. Woodsville in the visiting white. And here we go. Sunapee with the ball first. It's going to take me a minute to get names and get used to these lights here.
Yeah.
Woodsville with the ball.
Big boot there by Sunapee. That was one thing that we did notice against Epping. Sunapee had a lot of big air.
Oh, absolutely. Putting the shots up in the air. And, you're right. The wind was a factor in the first game, and it doesn't seem to be so far here.
But now we've unleashed it, right?
We've probably shouldn't have said that.
No.
Ball still in. Woodsville switching the fields all the way over here to number 4.
That's Ryan Walker, right?
Ryan Walker, yeah. I couldn't see. Did I lose a number? Am I?
No.
Oh, there it is. Sorry, Ryan. Davidson. Ball played all the way back to Davidson.
I forgot the lights for us.
Oh, for
us to be able to read everything, yeah.
We'll make do. Ryan Walker looking to make a pass to. You got 11 up there. Nathaniel Chumbus back to Walker. Over to number 24, Nick Hickey with the new number.
Yeah. And on the Sunapee side, number 12 is the one that you're going to want to keep an eye on. That's Matthew Shooten.
Matthew Shooten, just like his sister. I wonder, they must have been twins.
Perhaps.
I think they were both
seniors.
Yeah. Oh, first corner of the game here for Woodsville. Right out of the box here. Out ball in front. Sunapee able to clear it out. Sunapee with a run here. Number 12 is that? Yeah, that's Matthew Shooten. This game started much like the other game. A little feeling out period. Lose the nerves. Get some touches on the ball. There's Shooten.
Mm-hmm. I made mention during the Epping game that Shooten reminded me both in stature as well as gameplay on the field of Woodsville Engineers senior last year, Cam Tenney-Burt.
Yeah.
He's got about the same build and the same on-field presence.
All over the place.
Yep. In a good way.
Absolutely.
Field control, ball control, positioning.
Number 17 for Sunapee getting off that shot is Nick Gallant. And sorry, guys, I'll get to know your names as best I can with the lighting here and give you a bunch of shout-outs. Woodsville with a goal kick. Field well lit.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the angles that the lights are at are not good for us as we look up the field, but we'll get used to that. Play in the middle of the field. Sunapee's got the ball right at about half field. Looking up front, number 16.
It's Vincent Borelli.
Mr. Borelli. Oh, Cam Davidson, the second time he's touched the ball this afternoon.
When we were watching
Yeah,
the
go ahead, Joe.
Epping Sunapee game, we got a chance to see Sunapee for the first time, and a lot of midfield domination. But the
Great shot there by Shooten.
defenses on both teams were really good to clear it out of their zone. Forwards for both teams were finding it in the middle of the field, and not so much the case this time where it's a lot of back and forth right around that half line.
Sure. But Sunapee coming out just like the Sunapee girls did, we're already at a 3-1 advantage on shots.
Right.
Ball pushed back into the Sunapee defensive third. Cleared out. Sunapee likes to play those long clears. Here comes Davidson way out of the net. Again, able to touch that. And, technically that is a save.
Mm-hmm. Now, is it a save anytime he touches it, or does he have to be within a certain one of those boxes?
Well, I think he's in the big box, anything, so anytime he touches it. That's number 18 for Woodsville, Connor Houston. A lot of the names are the same for these Woodsville Engineers, sisters and brothers, and You know, that's how you make great athletes. Over here to Walker.
You know, just reflecting on a conversation I had at the end of the baseball season when I was talking with Matt Taylor. And you had mentioned a minute ago one of the only schools to have lights is here in Sunapee. I do believe that there is an initiative in Woodsville to get lights at the high school.
Yeah.
So I know that they were talking about trying to get an initiative started with that, with some fundraising and so forth. Not sure where it landed, but our hope is that it does come through because this looks beautiful. Looking
No
at it
doubt.
out here,
Yeah, you
that
know.
pitch is glowing.
Oh, great move there. That's number 16, Vincent Borelli for Sunapee. Played over here to Walker. Up to Chumbus. Back to Walker. Walker turns it around. Oh, he's looking for Kingsbury. Misplayed it. Sunapee's able to pick up the ball, the loose ball there. And then Kingsbury defends, excuse me. Ball's going to be out off a Sunapee player, and it's going to be a Woodsville throw on the far side at about half, just over half field. Ooh, we have a handling ball. First direct kick of the game here, coming for Sunapee. Again, I can't see his number way over there.
Is that 7?
Is that number
Finn?
7, Finn Flint?
I believe it is. May have been Gallant, number 17, but I think it was 7.
Great ball played into the middle. Davidson there. Oh, it skips out of bounds. Great opportunity there for Sunapee. Davidson misplayed that ball. It skipped up over his hands and went out of bounds. Goal kick for the Engineers.
Looks like number 8, Bryce Williams, is on that one.
Bryce giving us a long kick here to half field. Wait, no, Chumbus was coming there. There's Kingsbury. Sunapee ball played out here to the left. Again, Sunapee doesn't have numbers on both sides of their jerseys, but that was, you know, number 11, Sam Kress for Sunapee.
Woodsville trying to make something happen here.
Number 13 over there, Michael Seymour defending for Sunapee. Ooh, hands on. We've got our first foul. And it looks like it's going to go Woodsville's way. Woodsville will have a kick about 40 yards out. The Sunapee keeper, Jonah Flint, trying to organize his team from the backfield. Woodsville's asked for 10 yards, and they're going to get it from referee Blake Coulter. Referee Coulter told me he had a little heart issue a couple weeks ago, and he's back on the pitch. Ball's right into the keeper.
Wow.
Jonah Flint able to make that save way back there, put the ball up in the air.
Was that Youngman on that from all the way out?
I believe it was. And there's Flint with a great kick from his own goal mouth. Ball's kicked way out of play by Woodsville. Number 18, Connor Houston. Chumbus and, you know, Coach Taylor's son, Ben Taylor, number 5 up front for Woodsville. Ooh, 16 just takes the ball. Vincent Borelli takes the ball off of Walker's foot. Back to Borelli in the front. Woodsville able to clean it out. Another great opportunity for Sunapee. Thwarted by the Woodsville defense.
Yeah, good play by Ryan Walker there to kick that right out of there.
You know, and again, Ryan Walker's a forward, and he's all the way back in front of his keeper. You know, that tells you what his mind's on today, you know. Here comes Kingsbury out of the pack. He's looking for Chumbus. Chumbus has got the ball. He's looking for Taylor.
Nice play.
Going to have our Woodsville second corner kick for Woodsville. Shots on goal, Sunapee 5, Woodsville 2 unofficially. And this is Woodsville's second corner. And their run, ball's played to the front post all the way through. Nobody touches the ball. Woodsville, the first one there. Looks like Taylor's the first one to touch it. Ball's up and out of bounds. And it looks as we're going to have another corner. I think the keeper there, Jonah Flint, thought that went off of a Woodsville player, and he was kind of just shielding it out of bounds. But official Terracott said no, corner kick. Roughly 12 minutes gone in this first half. Corner kick for the Engineers. Again, played right to the back of the box, to the head, and out of bounds. Great opportunity for Woodsville. Back and forth down the field we go. Opportunity after opportunity. I believe that went off the head of Ben Taylor. Just another great scoring opportunity. Both teams have some colorful cleats on the field today. Some pink, some oranges, some hot pinks. Over on the ball, that's number 7, Flynn Flint. Battle, and we're going to have a kick going in here for Sunapee. Now, here's a really good chance there, about 22 yards out, just outside the box here.
Sam Kress on that one.
Kress hits a nice one, and Davidson's able to corral it. Preston didn't wait too long. Ooh, missed kick by Davidson right to the middle of the field. Sunapee's able to pick the ball up. Again, that's Borelli. Defended by Kingsbury for Woodsville. And another trip for Woodsville. And that looks like Flint got tripped there. And again, we're roughly, 25, 30 yards out in front of the goal, the right side of the goal. Kick onto the front post. Again, Davidson there to make that save. Both shots for Sunapee there were to the near post. Maybe they know something we don't know. They're both trying to beat Davidson near post side.
They were watching some of our footage from
There
the
you
years
go.
and came.
Woodsville's got the ball all the way down into their offensive third now. Sunapee kicks it out of bounds. Woodsville throwing from the far side. Ball's into the corner again. Looks like we have a handball. Going to be a kick for Woodsville just outside the 18 on the left side of the goal. All the Woodsville offensive people are piling into the back post, and it looks like they're going to start their runs from there. Again, Woodsville asking for 10 yards. Woodsville making sure of things, whereas Sunapee is not taking that time, which is, hey, two different strategies. Again, the ball bounces in the goal mouth. Woodsville can't do anything. Great move by Ryan Walker there. Deflected off a Sunapee defender. Chumba's still trying to work hard down there in the corner. Does his job and gets the throw in for Woodsville down in the corner. Landon Kingsbury going to take this throw.
Interesting tactic on that kick in, where just a light kick up over the defenders rather than trying to launch it square on the other side.
Yep, they certainly have different plays from different angles on the field, and ball's played well up to front there for number 17. That is Nick Gallant. Transition defense leads to offense.
Mm-hmm.
And Sunapee was able to move that ball very quickly down the field. Now we're going in reverse, Woodsville. Played again by Gallant, back into the middle of the field. We got Borelli over to 22. Where's that 25? Mason Seller. Number 7, Flint. Excuse me, Finn. Oh, Shundon just missed that. He had a bad touch on that ball, but ball's still with him. Puts it back across the goal mouth, right in front.
Wow.
Davidson there. I'm not sure how that didn't go in the back of the net, Matt. I mean,
Chad.
But,
it's old habits, right? No, that was great. I mean, Davidson was there. He had the read on that defender or that offender trying to come in there. Switched his weight just enough to get over there to catch it on the deflect.
great ball across the middle by Shunden.
I believe that was off of Sam Kress.
The shot was off of Kress.
Yeah,
Yep.
Shunden to Kress. That, I mean, again, it's hard to see some of these.
Yeah, it's just both far ends of the field, folks. We'll get those numbers as best we can. Again, that looks like it's 17 over there for Sunapee. Nick Gallant. Shunden with the ball in the middle of the field. Time and space to work with. Makes a pass to Borelli. Borelli's got space. He's looking for someone. Looks like he's got a ball through. Ball back again to the back post. Good turn by Sam Kress over there. Looks like he had his hands on, or went out of bounds, so we're going to have a goal kick here. And now,
Subs. Yeah, it looks like you got.
referee is speaking to some of the Woodsville players down there. Not sure what that's about, but maybe someone's lips were moving when they shouldn't have been.
Should be the feet, not the lips.
That's right. So we are going to have a Woodsville kick.
Coming off of Bryce Williams there, number 8 again.
And the field is quiet all of a sudden. Sunapee throwing on the far side, just over their half. Got some fans here that brought me some hot chocolate.
You said 2, right?
Yeah. Sunapee throwing across the field. Again, here comes Shunden. He's out front with the ball. Makes a nice move. Puts the ball back to his right foot. Makes a pass. Step up by number 14 of Sunapee. That's Deacon Pierce. If I said that right, Deacon? Ooh, nice run through there. I can't see his number, but
I believe that's Borelli.
That's Borelli again.
Yep, number 16.
Yep.
Well, actually, that was Sam Flint, number 9. He turned around.
Sam's got a quick first step there. Yeah. Walker, he's looking. Oh, ball over the head there. Nice clear out by the Sunapee defender. Sunapee offender falls on the ground again.
A lot of ping pong happening here.
Ping pong, bang, bang. Woodsville's trying to settle it down. They're able to. Houston trying to deliver one over the top. There's Taylor. And Chumbus is turning the wheels on. He's going back to play defense here. Woodsville defense 21, Jack Boudreau, another baseball player. And Ryan Walker chips that ball out of bounds. Made a little mistake. Looks like number 11 for Sunapee, Sam Kress, is a little gimpy right now. He's going to run off the field and get a sub, maybe get something taped up. Stoppage of play here. Again, the official time's kept on the field, but we are halfway through our first half. Shendon's got the ball at his feet. Able to take that away from him was Taylor. Taylor looking broken up by the Sunapee defense. Ball's over up front. Woodsville's got it in the corner.
Ooh.
And he does get the whistle. We are going to have another free kick from roughly the same exact spot they had it about 4 minutes ago. And again, are they going to ask for 10? Nope, they're going. Yeah, ball's in play. Ball's touched. Oh, just wide. That was a good touch there, I believe.
Chumbus, I saw.
Yeah, that was Chumbus. Yep. Nathaniel Chumbus right there. Tried the one-timer. Jonah Flint kicking it out of the backfield for Sunapee. It's 22. Jack Holbowicz. I'll get it, Jack, someday. Shooting from about 30 yards out, directly on the net.
And he's no stranger to those deep kicks. He had one goal that was on the other side of the half.
I saw that on our Flume replay.
Yeah, it went right over the defender's head. There was no chance of getting him.
Ball's played across to Houston. Houston's looking for Chumbus down in the right-hand corner. Chumbus makes a run, and here's the keeper Flint out to cut that off before anything bad could happen. We are at a 0-0 deadlock so far in this one. Some good chances both ways, folks. Nobody's able to put the ball in the net yet. Ball's deflected off of Houston's head, out of bounds. Sunapee. Number 14 for Sunapee making that throw in is Deacon Pierce. Ball's played over to number 9, Sam Flint. Again, Flint is very fast.
We noticed that a lot. A couple of them have great legs.
Yeah, and it's, fast. It's the quickness. It's not how fast they are. It's the first couple steps are quick.
Yeah. Out of the gate.
Out of the gate. They get right out of the gate. That's exactly right. Quickness and fast don't necessarily mean the same thing.
Well, the agility, the footwork, and what they're doing while they're standing still.
Oh, absolutely.
Being quick with that ball to move it and redirect it, get it off their foot to the other player.
Again, it's quieter here, and I think we have more fans. The fans are hunkered down. They're a little bit chilly. They're all bundled up, huddled in with each other.
Not as much standing and cheering
Not
because
as
of
much
that.
cheering. That you're right.
But I think, looking at the sidelines from our high camera, you could see easily, 40, 50 people there along just the Sunapee side. It's quite an array of fans that are there. So
Yeah, it's a great venue here. This school, I noticed I went up and used the restroom in between games, and there's a restroom to the outside, which you don't see that either. That whoever thought of that was well designed. Get the outside people in without letting them in the building.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Missed kick there by Chumbus in the corner.
No kick. The official again is saying something. I'm not quite sure. Was that a sub? There wasn't a sub there.
Said Chumbus, I meant shooting. Wrong team, wrong number.
Was that shooting taking the corner?
That is him, yes. So the first one, the whistle went off. I don't know what the reasoning was behind it, but.
All right, here's shooting. Right to the middle. And
yet,
that's in.
They scored like that against Epping, and it's the same play again.
And they're not calling that a goal.
They're not?
That is not a goal. That is unbelievable. From here, that looks like it's well in the net.
Yep.
Love to see that one on replay at some point.
Yeah, I thought it was in. I was about to try to find who the player was to get the score, but must not have broken the plane, and everything looks different from this table. That's for
absolutely, and the official was right there. So,
yeah. So great save by Davidson and the Karam defender play. I don't see who the Woodsville engineer was that kicked it out as well, but I'm sure he played a part in keeping it out of the net.
Long ball played by Woodsville. Tried to play it up to number 9, Andre Chumbus. Must be Nathaniel's brother, is my guess. Looks like Andre is don't have his grade. Ball out in front for Woodsville again.
I think he's a sophomore.
Sophomore.
That's what I have, yep.
Again, right out in front. Here we go, number 7 for Sunapee, teeing it up. Miss kicks it, Flint He wishes he had that one back. He had time to make a great shot there. But unfortunately, sometimes the brain gets going faster than the feet.
Yeah.
Goal kick for Woodsville. We got roughly 14 minutes left in this first half.
0-0 score, but certainly not uneventful. A lot of opportunities from both sides.
Yeah, a lot of better scoring opportunities,
Yep.
Than we've seen here.
Yeah, with the girls, we saw a lot of on net from Sunapee against Eliza Wagstaff. Here, it seems pretty evenly matched. Sunapee still with a bit of the lead on the shots on net, but not a blowout by any stretch. But
no, it was 3-1. It's about 2-1 now. So, again, ball played right across the field to Jack Holbowitz. Out front, number 11. Oh, just wide right. Again, I think he'd like to have that ball back on his foot. That was Sam Kress back into the game. Legs feeling better.
we talk about possession of time, and I'm thinking probably about 60-40.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of an edge with Sunapee, but certainly nothing.
Not like that first half.
Yeah. Yeah, the Sunapee girls certainly did take advantage of the ball in the time of possession.
Well, out to shooting in the front. He's looking. That's Christ. Oh, ball still out.
Way out.
Davidson kind of played the player there, but he was still able to corral that. Again, we're talking about a 5th and an 8th place team in the Division 4 standings right now. Win either a win or a loss either way for each one of these teams makes a huge difference.
Absolutely. Perennial postseason game teams for certain.
Oh yeah, always Woodsville, Sunapee. Two of the better athletic Division 4 schools.
Exciting to see Gorham and Profile as high as they are this year. A lot of North Country representation in that bracket, which is nice.
Houston puts it on his foot. He's looking for a header. Sunapee able to keep the ball at their feet. Out to Taylor. Woodsville still possessing.
Staying with it. Great job by Walker.
Oh, that's number 18.
Oh, was it 8? Oh, okay.
That's Connor Houston.
Yeah, my bad. I'm looking at my screen here, and it's a little bit blurry.
Ball cleared up by Sunapee. It's up to Kress. Kress over to Shendon. Again, he's looking outside. It's 22. Jack Holbowitz. Shendon coming out of nowhere. Puts the ball right at his foot. Left foot cross into the middle. Boom, left foot, goal!
Is that 25?
25. That is Mason Saller from a great cross, a great left foot by Shendon. Oh, we are calling that goal off too.
No. Wow.
No goal. I'm not sure what went on there.
Okay. Clear that out of there. Interesting.
Yeah, again, sorry, folks. I'm not quite sure. I was so excited about the goal. I didn't hear what the referee said or see anything. The only thing I can think of is that it's offsides.
I don't know. Is he trying to find out where the ball is right now? Is it in play?
The ball is on the sideline for a kick here. Sunapee kick.
Interesting. That's two that were
taken back.
A little asterisk next to that. So at that point, Sunapee's starting to get a little, perhaps a little resentful. Maybe see a little turn of events. I mean, two opportunities that may or may not. Again,
Again,
we can only see from our field. Not
and Sunapee didn't seem to question anything there. So
true. So
we just missed something there. They turned around. Another shot on net. Nice save by Davidson.
that's a big one. Didn't see who made that shot. Did you?
No, I couldn't quite tell, but I'll tell you what, they're putting the ball on the net here, and
really ramping it up to
intensity's starting to pick up here. A
just
little bit.
under 9.
Chumbus. Kingsbury looking for Chumbus over here on the right. Chumbus gets a touch. Save
Great job
by Jonah Flint. Chumbus had a touch on that. I thought it might have been able to get up and over Flint, but he was there with ease. Ooh, Chumbus stopped, and the Sunapee defender ran through that, and that's what you got to do. You can't stop.
Right.
Got to go to the ball.
Right.
Chumbus now collects it, pushes it up. He's looking for, is that Taylor? Ben Taylor, yeah. Number 5, Sunapee throw in here.
Declan Pierce, number 14, senior.
Yeah, Declan's going to have this throw in here for Sunapee. Roughly 8 minutes left here in this first half. We are still at a 0-0 tie. Chumbus from Walker looking to cross the ball through. Back to Chumbus. Chumbus is going to put a shot on the back net. Oh, and almost another save by Jonah Flint.
Great job. Flint coming out there a bit for that one.
Yeah, absolutely. He cut that ball off before the Woodsville offense could get there. Here's Sunapee just running hard through everything. You know, back to Rice. Kress, excuse me. Kress heading, looking for
Borelli?
No, Holbowicz.
Oh, okay.
Holowicz. I apologize, Jack, for not pronouncing your name correct. Holobowicz.
That's about how I'd say it. Holobowicz.
Holobowicz. Sunapee picked that ball off of a Woodsville foot, making the pass to Finn Flint. Players down in the middle, no whistle. Woodsville's able to clear it up. That's number 10 for Woodsville. That's Kobe Youngman. Haven't said his name much today.
No.
Kobe all over the ball there. Sunapee here making a run out front. It's back to Finn Flint. Over to Shuden. Out wide to Holobowicz.
Looking for the pass to make something happen, but just a bit outside of the reach.
Here we go. Do we have a corner? Nope. A throw in for Sunapee.
On the ground.
Back to Shuden, and he takes a shot, and Davidson's right there. That was a well-designed play.
Yes. And he was hoping to catch Davidson off, but Cam's no stranger to awkward plays like that.
Here comes Shuden right down the middle. Ball still at his feet. He takes a left shot up and over the net
Just
there.
off. Cam, no stranger to awkward or trick plays like that.
Sure.
Seen a lot in his 4 years in net there.
Woodsville goal kick. Sunapee's picked up the pace of their play here a little bit. Ball goes out to the Walker over here on the left side. Up to Chumbus. Tried to get it to Houston, back to Chumbus. Declan Pierce took the ball off the Woodsville player's foot. Ooh, here we go. Deflection. Ball's in the middle. Out at number 7. He misplays it. Back to Shunden.
He's looking to make something happen.
Under 5 minutes left here in this first half.
Letting the clock play down past the 5.
Yeah, I think they do that in the second half, Chad. They stop it at 5. The schools.
I getcha.
We are going to have Sunapee AD Tom Fredericks on with us here at halftime. Play on was called there, and then no whistle. Sunapee's able to put the ball back in. Woodsville able to get the ball out. Got a lot of back and forth right now. Here goes number 17, Nick Gallant. Headed up. Ooh. Sam Crest trying to get a little cute there with the ball, trying to flick it up and over.
Big boot.
Yeah, Connor Ryba back there in the defense for Sunapee. Over there to Kobe Youngman. Kobe, they're all looking for Chumbus up front. We have a pause and play for a injured Sunapee player. Not quite sure who's down on the ground over there. Zach Kress again?
I'm not certain.
No, it's not Kress. He's out there in front of us.
That's Cam Davidson you hear from the field hollering. Got to cut the face of the keeper.
That is number 7. Oh, it's Finn Flint. That's a heavy loss for Sunapee if he can't return. He is walking off under his own power. Again, official time kept on the field for instances such as this. Looks like it's going to be a drop ball for Sunapee.
It's got a couple shots on the day. Junior number 7. Sitting down.
Yeah,
on the
he's a
bench.
big part of that.
Yeah.
That front line up there for Sunapee.
Yep. We do hope to see him recovering quickly and back in for the second half. Our clock says about a minute and a half. They stopped theirs at 2. Official time on the field. 0-0. This great head-to-head battle in Division 4 varsity boys soccer.
Yeah, well, good chances both ways. Nothing gone in the back of the net yet. Well, a couple have. And
Yeah.
Oh, nice shot. Way out by Taylor there. That was a good-looking shot from Woodsville.
It was moving faster than I could move the camera.
Heat it up and let it go.
And so late opportunities to try to go into the half up 1. Woodsville keep possession here.
Chumbus going hard. Staying with the ball down here in the right corner. We are going to have a goal kick. Yeah, this new, what do you call this camera?
Oh, the PTZ camera.
PTZ camera. It's remote controlled and it goes up really high. It's obviously it's HD. The views are just incredible, and you can see a lot more of the action than I can.
Yeah. Well, 'cause I gotta drive the train.
Yes, sir. Cleared up out of the defense by Sunapee, back to the Woods, all the way back to the Woodsville defense. Passed along the back line. Switching fields for Woodsville, back over here to Walker.
Ooh.
Ball's taken by Shunden. Ball goes back to Shunden, going down the left wing by himself. One defender puts the ball in front. Oh, bad touch there by the Sunapee offense.
Nice cross. But a missed
Beautiful
opportunity.
cross by Shunden there.
Just off the foot. Our time has expired, but again, we had some injury timeouts, so
Official Turcotte looking at his watch. So
within the minutes, definitely.
official time kept on the other side of the field. always kept on the coach's side, player's side, excuse me. Halftime, we will take a break, and when we come back, we will hopefully have Sunapee AD Tom Fredericks here with us.
Yeah, he was coaching ref in the middle school
Oh,
on top of the field, and that game has shut down since then. So he's definitely poking around. I'm actually scanning the sidelines to try to see if I see him at this point.
Ball played back down in there by Sunapee. Again, crossed over. Nobody there for Sunapee. Another great opportunity. Ball's played up to Chumbus. Shooting there to collect it. Ball back in. Ooh, we missed a handball there, but play is on. Ball all the way back to Davidson, and there is the end of the first half. Wow. The end of the first half, Chad. We have a 0-0 deadlock.
That's amazing.
A couple different scenarios there. The ball definitely went in the net once.
Yeah, again, I think it had to be a just broken plane, but I don't know. I could only speculate.
The first one, you're right. The broken plane
It looked
one.
like it was a broken plane, but
the second one definitely went in the net.
yeah, so
I'm
it
not
must
sure
have been
what was called on the
missed
field.
call or would there have been an offsides opportunity on
There
that?
could have been an
so
offsides.
it's hard to say.
Hard to say, folks. I'm sure you viewers out there got a better look at that than we did, with our camera coverage.
Yeah.
But anyway, stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back.
We're looking for Tom Fredericks to join us here pretty soon, and when he gets here, we'll have some great conversation.
Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back.
What does joy look like? At Santa's Village, it looks a lot like this. Visit a world of pure joy that's closer than you think. Where it's always the season for smiles, for laughs, for family, for reindeer roller coasters and cookies. For a day packed with so much fun, you'll know exactly what joy looks like. Santa's Village, pure joy, family style.
Just like you means when I walk into the bank, I feel like home. I feel like this is home.
It's a family. It's just small like me, but it's good like me.
Just like you, I know I have the support of the bank, and my clients have the support of the bank. And to me, that just has extreme value.
Hi there, I'm Chuck Lloyd, president at White Mountains Community College, just talking to you a little bit about our college. We've been here since 1965. We've got 3 locations in Berlin, Littleton, and North Conway, and we're also online. We have a lot of technical programs, and we have a lot of online, remote, synchronous, asynchronous, whatever works best for your schedule. We are the only higher ed institution in New Hampshire above the notches. And what that means for us is we've got to be all things to all people. And we aim to try to do that by responding to workforce needs, industry and business, and partner locally with the needs of our communities. We could not be more excited to host new students coming in January.
Covering you at home, at work, and at play, George M. Stevens Insurance is the only local agency to offer personal and commercial insurance, as well as health, life, and financial services. With offices throughout the North Country, we service your complete insurance needs. As a trusted choice insurance agency, we research coverage options from the nation's top companies to ensure that your policy works for you. George M. Stevens Insurance, protecting New Hampshire and Vermont since 1882.
And welcome back, everybody. We are at our halftime show here in Sunapee, with the Sunapee Lakers have 0 and the Woodsville Engineers have 0. We are doing our Santa's Village halftime show. Halftime show is brought to you by Santa's Village. Find your inner elf at Santa's Village, the Christmas-themed amusement park in Jefferson, New Hampshire. Pure joy, family style. Chad, a little bit of action here. Some good chances both ways for both teams.
Yeah.
We were looking to get AD Tom Fredericks here. He's probably busy. We can't find him.
Yeah. I think I may have seen him in passing real quick. I thought I saw him at the concession stand, so maybe he's helping out in there. But that's okay. It was kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing when I saw him to see if he was available. We were hoping that he could talk to us a little bit about some of the Sunapee school athletic stuff that they've done through the years, having it be a newer school that we've only been to once before. Looking to get some of these other campuses onto our roster. It's a good opportunity. I know that we've talked to a lot of ADs through the years. They're instrumental in helping us to coordinate all these games, helping to get in touch with all the different coaches for all the different sports, the rosters, getting stuff ahead of time, all that. So we wanted to give them a little bit of a moment. But, man, it is chilly. I'm running in place to try to stay warm here.
Yeah, it is getting chilly.
Yep.
So I got some stats for us, Chad,
Yeah,
unofficial. I've got Sunapee with 14 shots, Woodsville with 8. I've got the corners fairly even with Sunapee with 2 and Woodsville with 3. Good chances, as I said earlier, for both ways. There were some balls bouncing out in front of the net.
Right.
We had, obviously, we talked about that. We had a ball go in the net. We had a ball that we thought crossed the plane.
Yeah.
Neither nor
Yep.
were a goal.
And again, it's all about positioning. As far as for us, we do the best we can to see what we can, but we are not on the field. We're not following the actual goal line. So we deflect to them. They know better. And like you said during the first half, the Sunapee players weren't making a motion to, like, come on, why was that not a goal? They
Right.
just
They just
on.
continued on. And so obviously they knew something that we didn't see. Or,
You read an angle a little off, and it looks like it's in from one side, and really it's hitting the back of the net on the other side. So you can only guess and speculate what it is. But overall, it's been a great performance from both teams to get everything out there. As you see on some of the replays, you got a lot of nice, great coverage from both of our cameras on the wings as well as the high center camera. The lights just make the field explode. Everything's glowing out there. So it's been a good first half. Looking for something to break the plane officially.
yeah.
Because I don't know if I could take another 40 after this one.
Well,
It is
I
cold.
think if we are tied, I believe it goes to 2 10s.
Oh, okay. Okay, good.
But We're not going to talk about that. We
No.
don't want any bad luck.
No,
We want to
absolutely
see
not.
this game end in regulation.
No, absolutely. We got
Not that we don't want bonus soccer, but
right.
it could be 22 by that time.
Right. Mine is still saying 46 on the temperature gauge here.
So it's dropped 2 degrees in the last 10 minutes.
Yep. So
here comes AD Fredericks.
yeah,
He's a little bit late.
Yeah, he's a little late, and he's a little more bundled up than we saw earlier, but that's okay. We're going to get back to our stations. Again, we do appreciate everything that all the athletic directors do at all the schools to help us get everything organized.
Looks like we are ready to begin the second half.
Yeah.
Woodsville with the ball to begin. I'm going to stay standing here for a minute and get some blood food.
Yeah. Toes are asleep.
AD Tom Fredericks here with us now. Brent Koval, sir. I think I probably look familiar to you, but you can't quite place me.
Coach somewhere.
No, sir. I umpire all your baseball games, or a lot of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
I was at your
semifinal
game last
You
year
were
in
behind the
Laconia.
dish.
Yep.
Yeah, you did a nice job.
Well, thank you. Glad to have you on here. We try to do this, get some ADs online and on some of our shows, and just to pump up their own schools. And what a beautiful campus you have here.
Thank you. Guys work hard on it to make sure that the field's ready for the kids, and put a lot of time in it. We're lucky.
I was telling executive producer Chad here that there's probably, I can count on one finger the amount of Division IV schools with lights.
Yeah, one finger. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Well, Dairyfield's no longer D4, right?
Right.
So, yeah. No, Newmarket.
Oh, Newmarket has lights.
Newmarket has lights. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have yet to get down to some of those southern teams, and I think they're going to be a lot more prevalent. But it's a treat for us to see the field glowing like it is here.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a good night, except for it needs
The
to be a little
chill.
warmer.
Well, we're coming from the North Country, so we're
Oh,
probably
you guys are hardy.
yeah, we're probably 20 degrees difference right now. So what looking forward to you guys? I see you have a huge senior class.
Again, yeah, we've the last 3 years we've had huge senior classes. The soccer interest has been booming for about 5 or 6 years. So another big senior class, and then I think it kind of wanes off a little bit. But we're fortunate to have a lot of good participation in all our sports.
Does that roll over into basketball and baseball as well?
Rolls over in baseball and soccer and to a degree softball. We work hard to get JV teams because we think that it's important to have those all the kids playing as much as possible.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah, those feeder programs are certainly instrumental in making sure that you've got a great school going into the later years.
well, you saw all the kids here cheering on the
Yep.
seniors as they were here. It's a big community effort. So we're lucky in that aspect as well.
Yeah, and we were mentioning the crowd here. It's fizzled out a little bit, but there was a lot of people here.
Tons of people. Yeah, senior night brings a lot. This is a big game with Woodsville. Good match last game between the girls and
Great
boys.
match, great match.
Yeah, so I think the boys played Woodsville in the finals last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got a nice rivalry with them.
And this is my first time ever being at Sunapee, and I just didn't quite realize where it was in the state. I knew we were off 89 somewhere, but I thought it was closer to Hopkinton, but a little bit further down the road.
Yep.
Beautiful area.
We're lucky. Like I said, we got the lake. We got the mountain. We're able to ski at Sunapee with our ski teams. We go to Proctor for our cross country ski. So
Yep.
We've got a lot of facilities that are. You said Colby Sawyer is typically helpful with baseball during the year.
Turf field over there, right?
Yeah. Well, not on baseball, but for soccer they have one, and we've used theirs before.
Mm-hmm.
But this gets a little quagmire. But,
Sure. This is obviously your main soccer field.
yeah, and then the other one's up on the baseball field for our JV games or middle school.
Middle school, yep.
Which we had earlier today.
Did you have lights in the other facilities for baseball up there as well?
No, that's
No.
what we're looking to try and do one of these days.
Yeah.
Some night games would be great.
Do you play a lot of night games out here on the pitch?
Yeah, we'd probably play 6 per,
Girls and boys.
Yeah,
Yep.
between them all. So because the girls and boys typically will play one after the other, and we split it up between them. Oh, you know who else has lights? Wilton Lineborough.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Another school I've never been to.
Yep.
I was there years back for baseball in the playoffs.
Yep.
It was a Saturday game, I think it was.
Yep. So.
Oh, this is a great newer school.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the years are on that. I mean, I've been here 17 years, and it was probably new 15 years before that.
Okay.
So.
I really like the design. Somebody was thinking with the bathroom situation. They were really thinking.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to go into the school.
Nope, it's all single access right there, and doors are locked. People can get in, clean facilities, and so it's perfect.
It's a great whoever designed the engineering that was a great thought. You don't see that at any school.
No.
Most bathrooms are 13 miles over in the corner of the woods,
or plastic huts.
the porta potties are.
Yep.
No, great thought there. These guys battling it out. We really enjoyed the first game.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
we had 3 goals within 3
I
minutes.
was up there reffing, and I heard that Woodsville tied it up. Then we scored to take the lead, and no more than a minute later.
Oh, it was bang,
Woodsville
bang,
scored
bang.
again.
Yeah.
And then what did we score with, like 5 minutes?
5 minutes left. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there was maybe shed a little light on this earlier. There was 2 that we thought went in for Sunapee. Did you happen to talk to the coach to find out?
I haven't seen him yet. I came right from reffing to announcing the senior.
No,
game.
you're speaking of this game, aren't you?
Yeah. This
in the
first
first
half.
half.
Yeah, I saw that. It didn't cross the line.
Okay, we
what
thought
about the second one that went in? Was that an offsides call?
No, I didn't go in. It was off to the side.
Oh,
yeah.
no kidding.
Yeah.
All right.
So it looked like winning because
it certainly looked like we went. I mean, even the Woodsville kids stopped playing, but we noticed that the Sunapee kids didn't make any attempt. They didn't argue. They just went back. So obviously it was something on our end that we missed.
Yeah. No, I thought it went in, but it hit the side of the net apparently.
Aha.
So
that makes sense, Jeff.
Yeah, it does.
And then the one that it was near the goal
from
line.
the corner.
Yeah. And the kid saved it with his stomach, and it landed. It was just on the line.
Yeah.
And it's got to go over.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Seen a lot of replays with the top down and the net in hockey where it's like, did it break the plane?
Yeah, that's our next venture. We'll put some cameras on it so you can see whether it goes on.
Hey, we'll help you.
Great.
This is looking at, the boys, with OW here today could be hosting a game next Wednesday here.
Yeah.
Girls are definitely hosting a game Tuesday.
Huge save by Davidson there. A lot of action in front of that.
He's tough.
Yeah.
He's a big kid.
Yeah.
He's been here for, I believe, all 4 years. He's been there in that.
He's been their keeper.
Yeah, he got hurt last year, right?
That's right.
In the finals.
Yeah, I believe it was 2 years ago. He was actually escorted off the field in an ambulance at a home or in Linwood. It was a little scary. I believe that was 19. But maybe he was hurt there in the finals as well. I missed
they had
that
to
one.
change goalies for the
Oh
shootout.
man, wow.
Yeah. I think he broke his arm or something.
Oh, no kidding.
I think so. But yeah, when he went out, we're like, ooh, we got a shot here.
Yeah.
Especially, I think it went to PK. So.
Yeah.
You guys did win that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I think that was 2 in a row.
Yep.
So yeah, this group of guys. I think they've been to 3 out of the last 4 finals.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's Jack does a really nice job with the kids, and he started all the seniors tonight. You don't see that very often,
Right.
And he hung with them for 8 minutes, and the kids played well.
Sure.
So Ike always plays a ton of kids. Kids know they're going to get a shot.
That's right. Very personable too. Having talked to them both on the field as well as just and accommodating with what we need to come in prepared for the game.
Yep.
Just super helpful on our end to be able to have a lot of that stats, scoring info, data on the students. So
yeah, absolutely, Chad.
Yourself as well. I mean, we wouldn't be able to be here. We mentioned before you got onto the headset with us. A lot of the work that we do actually comes via the ADs. So the athletic directors are instrumental in us prepping for what we need to be able to put on the show for the viewers at home.
Well, it's nice because we get to have the kids, get a little time.
Sure. Yep.
Get shout out. There's not really any papers that cover us anymore.
Right.
The Valley News dropped us, and I don't think the Eagle Times does much with sports anymore.
So what I think I just heard you say is you need some basketball coverage and some baseball and softball coverage, right?
Yes, I think that's exactly what I said.
Well, we'll make the trip because we've been having more than enough fun here, just in just the single night here, plus the game that we saw them play against
Over
Epping.
Epping, yeah.
Yeah, that was an incredible showdown.
Yeah, that's, again, some great games between those.
Yeah,
between Epping, Newmarket, Woodsville, Concord Christians.
Yeah,
Concord Christians
solid,
right
up
yeah.
there. Yeah.
So,
Although I was glad to see, I coach in Division IV girls basketball. I was glad to see Concord Christian get out of there.
yeah. That's, who do you coach?
I coach at Lisbon.
Okay.
Yeah. I was at White Mountains for years.
Jim
after
Haley?
Jeunesse. It was Haley, Jeunesse, me.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. I graduated from White Mountains, so I know Jim Haley well.
I got a good Jim Haley story if you want to hear it.
Sure.
So I used to coach at Mascoma, and he and I were good friends, and he knew I liked John Wayne, so I was coaching baseball, and we drive up there from Mascoma. He roped me into the North League, so I ended up playing Berlin, White Mountains, Littleton. We're taking these hellacious trips, right? But he was always funny, and so we get off the bus, and they had an ag school there.
Yeah.
And so he had a saddled horse ready for me. So I got off the bus, got on the horse, took a ride down to the end of the parking lot, galloped back.
That's awesome.
But then the next year, he backed the two horses up so that they were, going to go to the dugout. He goes, "Hey, turn around, Tom." And there's two horses behind.
That's awesome. You hear to hear it first, folks.
Yeah, those guys like to have a lot of fun, even with Dan Chick when they were around together.
Yeah, Gary. Buddy, all those legends are retired.
And you can usually find them in one place.
Yeah, it's a nice spot.
It is a beautiful spot. Yeah.
Corner kick here by Sunapee.
I was speaking with Mr. Haley a couple of days ago. It was his birthday or his anniversary. I forgot which one it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, still stay in touch with him. And
yeah, I call him a bunch. We met in St. Augustine one winter day 2 years ago. He lives down in Florida now, and he came up with Janet and his dog. So, yeah, he's busy doing stuff down there with his grandkids. So he's
he's happy about that, no doubt.
Earned his time, right?
He sure did.
Lots of years.
There we go. Sam Kress. So, well, I'm going to go.
Appreciate your time.
Yeah, and we'll catch up with you guys at some point.
We'll see you in the spring, probably somewhere.
Yeah. Well,
good luck to
hopefully
your
on the
baseball
diamond,
team.
and
Yeah.
maybe during the semis again. Who knows?
That's awesome.
All right, take care, guys.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. All
AD
right, everybody.
Tom Fredericks for Sunapee Schools. Great stuff. We love taking that opportunity. We started talking with coaches in the post game, and last year in the
Shot on net, just over the net there. Sorry about that.
No,
Chad.
that's all right. I was just saying we started talking with coaches in our post game this year. Last year during the playoffs, we started talking with ADs during the halftime show as well. So it's great to bring AD Tom Fredericks here from Sunapee to talk a little bit about school, the program, a little bit of anecdotal memories of coaches and refs of the past. So certainly has earned his time here. 17 plus years, he said, here at Sunapee. So great stuff.
And and I didn't realize he was coaching at Mascoma before here, so he is definitely from the area.
Right, certainly. And while we're on the headset, the game continues on here. 28 plus left in the game, and still 0-0, and only one or two shots on net. All midfield battles.
Yeah, back and forth while we were talking. There wasn't a ton of action, and
I think one corner by Sunapee, but other than that, there's not really a lot that happened. I mean, certainly some great plays, but nothing that's going to change the outcome of the game.
Woodsville looking for, tried the bicycle kick there.
Staying with it.
And we're going to have a penalty kick. We are going to have a Woodsville penalty kick.
So that's Michael Seymour, number 13, that would on the ground there with number 10, Kobe Youngman. Little disagreement from the crowd.
Yeah.
But
obviously, official Blake Coulter's up there closer than we are. Definitely saw the players fall.
Yeah.
I'm not sure the scenario of it all, but it looks like we have our a penalty kick. First real real opportunity for either team here in this game.
It's Kobe Youngman that's taking that, number 10.
Flint in the net, ready to make this save. He's going to gas which way.
Oh,
And he
big
made the
boot.
save. Flint actually guessed the wrong way, but was still on it with his foot.
Yeah.
And now he was press all the way back down the other side.
Flint with a very ninja move there. Deke one way with a foot to the other, keeping it out of net.
It's a huge opportunity missed by the Engineers.
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes when that happens, the ball goes back down the other way.
Yeah, it's a huge carom off of that shoe.
Ball played over to Shuden. Shuden's got the ball. Dangerous anytime the ball's on his foot.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for a through pass all the way down to Davison. Davison getting a little handsy with the Sunapee offense there, but no worse.
Play continues
Play
on.
continues. The trip of a Woodsville player by Sunapee, and we're going to have another free kick here, just on the defensive side of Woodsville's half.
Dropped another 2 to 44 now. 44 degrees here in
It's dropped
Sunapee.
2 degrees every 5 minutes. That's not in our favor.
Right.
Got a little bit of blood flowing though.
Yeah.
Dancing
Standing up
around.
is helping.
Boot and food. Ooh. Balls out front. No Woodsville players around. Yeah, there's one.
Yeah.
I can't. You know. A good thing about this situation is you don't usually get tired. You know, if you're a player in this sort of
right. It's the energy to keep you warm.
Yeah, yeah. Walking it all the way up the field was Rice. Cressing.
Yep. Oh.
Sunapee looking for a whistle. Sunapee crowd.
Yeah. 12th man really getting into this.
Game's going to get into an intense situation here. 0-0. Second half. Under 25 left, Chad.
Yeah, and as the opportunities keep getting missed, the
Intensity
anxiety and intensity from
rises.
the crowd and the players are going to start increasing. So, and you know, you talk about composure. That's where either the plays are made or the mistakes are made.
That's right.
And those are the playmakers that make the game when capitalizing on the mistakes. You know, an errant pass that turns into, you know, a turnover, you know, a missed opportunity on a cross. It all boils down to who's going to keep their head in the game.
Yep.
So as to not lose composure when the game's on the line. Because it is. It's 0-0 with 25 left. 23 left.
23 now, yeah. Again, as you said, not a lot of shots, not a lot of corners, not a lot of action going on. I mean, a lot of action going on,
certainly.
but not a lot of action in front of either net.
Yeah. And this is very similar to, like we talked about, both with the sports talk when I prepped you and Matt about the Epping Sunapee game. A lot of midfield battles, a lot of turnovers in that center side of the field where no team is really dominating the time in the scoring opportunity. And it's more of that, you know, not boot ball, but certainly a lot of, you know.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth.
Back and forth. A lot of, you know, errant passes that are turnovers or good passes, then it's a steal.
Yep.
But it's all staying right in that center of the field.
A little ping pong action.
Yep. Neither team looking tired at this point.
No.
I mean, when the play stopped, they're still moving around. Nobody, you know, grabbing knees and huffing air.
They don't even look cold.
No. I can tell they are because I see the breath, the dragon breath coming
yeah,
off of them, though. Steam coming off the shoulders.
Again, we're here at Sunapee. Game under the lights. This is our second game of a doubleheader. Doing the boys. We did the girls game earlier. The Sunapee girls won 3-2 over the Woodsville Engineers.
That was a great game.
Right to shooting. settles that ball, keeps it at his feet, moving up the field. Unlucky.
Yeah, that's too bad. Is that Finn Flint? Is he back in?
Yes,
across
that's
the side?
Borelli, I
Oh, that's
believe.
Borelli. Okay. Similar hair, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
So, looking for number 7. See if he's out there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's come back in since the injury or not.
Right,
We haven't spoke his name.
Right. We got a little sidetracked with E.D. Fredericks. Great conversation with him. Glad to have him join us.
Yeah, I apologize, folks, for the play-by-play there when Coach Fredericks was on. But, busy guy. We got to get him on when we can.
Yep.
All the way up to shooting. Shooting's got the ball on his foot. Lets one go. Out of bounds. Well defended by Woodsville.
Then he hits the ground right afterwards.
Yeah. Back up on his feet. Ready to go. Long kick by Kingsbury out of the Woodsville defense. Woodsville puts the ball out front. Oh, broken up there by a head of a Sunapee defender. Walker over there battling for Woodsville. So we are going to have a Woodsville throw. Approaching the 20-minute mark of this second half.
May be mistaken, but I do believe I just saw Finn on the bench in a sweatshirt. So he may have
really hurt something.
Yeah, pulled the hamstring. He was down on the ground for a little bit. He did walk off on his own fruition with just an arm, a shoulder to help out. But
Kress with a great ball on the right side, a little bit too far for number 13, Michael Seymour. I believe that was Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Can't see. Again, Kingsbury plays it up. Houston clears it out for Woodsville. Seymour with the throw in for Sunapee.
Shooting across.
Ball's chipped up and over, cleared out by the Woodsville. Davidson right there to collect the save again.
That was Borelli with that shot. Again, nothing.
Davidson 3/4 of the field that time.
We lost a little bit of track on the shots on net, but I got him 2-1 right now.
Still Sunapee, yeah.
Sunapee with about 19, Woodsville with about 9. Again, give or take a shot or two because we were a conversation at the first half there.
Another call goes against Sunapee, and their fans are not happy.
They are not.
Oh, and there's a card.
Oh. So number 4 with a card. Yep, it looks like number 4 with a card.
That is Cam Messenger?
Yes.
Well, I'm not sure. That says he's injured, but
yeah, that was the old stuff. Is he given 2? No, it's just
a card.
Just the number 4 card.
And obviously he did something that we didn't see there,
Right.
and official Blake Coulter is right there on it. Not quite sure. And it could be the lip movement. Who knows?
Right. The yellow card there.
Yellow card's a caution. Obviously, if you get 2, you're out of the game.
Yeah.
1, you have to come out of the game when you get the card.
Is it for the full game or just like for like 2 or 3 minutes?
Just
or?
a second. You just
Really?
gotta come
Okay.
out, and then you can come back in when the
Add the
next
sub.
play.
I gotcha. Red card is
Red card's
elimination,
immediate
right?
ejection.
Yeah. Does it carry over to a second game?
Sure does.
Okay.
I know, say a coach gets a red card, I believe he's suspended 2 more games. Wow. Player may only be 1, but there used to be, and I think there still is, if you get 2 red cards in a year, you're done for the year.
Oh, wow. So
they're really, cracking down on sportsmanship, and as they should.
Well, and yeah, like you said, it's not about running the mouth. It's about running the feet.
That's right. And, and if you get I always tell players this, if you get a card on a hard tackle, that was just a hard tackle,
Yeah.
okay. You know, I'm not going to be upset with you. But if you get a card for mouthing off to the officials,
Yeah. Or swearing at another
or swear-
player.
yeah.
You can't do that. That's not sportsmanship.
just not tolerated.
Jonah Flint with a huge boot there.
Woodsville's taking a little momentum over here. Still nothing real, you know.
No huge plays.
Yeah,
No big turnover opportunities. It's that the back and forth battle that we
And
kind
no
of
real
expected.
chances in front of the net is
Yep.
what I was trying to get
Yep.
to when my tongue's frozen.
to the top of your mouth.
Must
right?
be a first for anyone near me. That
Brent
my tongue's
Koval
frozen.
not
Yeah,
able to
he
talk.
can't talk. Oh man, Matt, you picked a good one.
Yeah. We got it on tape, folks.
Shooting up to Kress. Kress makes a move to his left. Ball's back to his right. Takes a shot. Out of
Way
bounds.
wide.
Yep. Right idea.
Wrong end zone.
Wrong, yeah.
He was shooting
Wrong
for
sport.
shooting for the middle school net.
Field goal.
Yeah. That's okay. They're doing 100 times more effort than I could ever do.
That's right.
You know, keeping an eye on Davidson. There's no chance when he's not moving around over there to try to stay warm. He's back and forth pacing, keeping it.
Ball's
you
on
know,
student's foot. Oh, there's a card. I mean, a foul, not a card.
Yeah.
Foul right up front. Sunapee kick. Pretty good opportunity for Sunapee. Ball's played out wide to
interesting.
Shunden and well taken care of. I don't know if that was Walker that saw that.
Yeah, I think it
kind
was.
of spied that going to happen.
Yeah.
Going to happen.
Number 4, Ryan Walker, coming in from the backside. Nope, denied.
Long throw from Sunapee there. Ball's on the foot of Kress. Ooh, nice turn inside there, but broken up. Back to Shunden. Back to Kress. Kress out front. Chumbas double teamed. Well done by the Sunapee defense there. They kind of cleared out 2 players with 3 and came out with the ball. Be a Sunapee throwing over there. We are under 15 minutes. Still deadlocked at 0. Goose eggs, nada. Something's got to give here, Chad.
That's right.
Well, I guess it doesn't have to. We'd like it to.
Right. But neither of these teams want to leave here with a 0-0 tie.
No.
And with these 2 goalies, if it comes down to PKs, will they do penalty kicks or
No,
they
not
ended
in the
at time?
Yeah,
okay.
not in the regular season.
I was going to say, a penalty kick. We saw Jonah Flint with his boot there to knock off that opportunity. But
best scoring chance of the game, a Woodsville penalty kick, and Flint with a great save.
ooh. It's too bad. Loss of momentums like that, changing field direction.
Michael Seymour.
13.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kingsbury trying to play the ball down for Woodsville. Again, broken up by Sunapee. Sunapee back with the ball. Here comes Shunden. Ball at his feet, loses it. Both teams playing very hard right now. Neither one of them want to give an inch. Here we go. Battle. Which way are we going with this one? Official speaking to the bench of Sunapee before he makes his call, and now he's going to give the kick to Sunapee.
Aggressive play, not chippy, both trying for the ball there and putting their arms up to defend their space, but Sunapee coming out with the opportunity.
Again, these balls could go either way every time.
That's the 50-50 ball that you talk about.
Absolutely.
You want to win those opportunities. Ooh.
That's got to be going the other way.
He took that off the belly, but he's up.
Well,
As
that's
Youngman.
Yeah, unfortunately, he made all the contact.
Yeah. He's still holding his gut. He got the wind knocked out of him, I bet. He's holding it high. It doesn't look like it was a groin shot, so.
No, I think you're right. Right?
Yeah, just enough to gas you.
Sure. I always say you hit me where I got nothing. Chipped up and over in front.
Oh.
Whoa!
Wow. Wow. Man.
Huge opportunity for Woodsville there.
Andre Chumbus, number 9, trying to get a header, but just didn't get the read on it and stayed behind it, unfortunately.
That ball bounced 3 times in front of the goal.
Yep. Flint definitely counting his thanks and blessings on that one.
Sure.
That could have been the one. In a game like this, I don't see it being a back-a-back. Because
Right.
it's been a battle for nearly 70 minutes, both these teams.
Ball's played up.
And like we talked about, it would come down to an errant mistake like that in the net where it's just a misread on a play. Either team really taking control of this game.
Ball's played up to Kress. He's going to look for Shunden. Shunden across the field. He's going to make a pass. Back to 22. Holo a bit. Wits. Here comes Seymour with the throw for Sunapee. Ian misplayed out of bounds there by Jack. Holabowitz. What's his name on his back say? It says Kelly.
I don't know. Do all of them say it?
No, that must be Tyler Kelly who's wearing jersey 22.
You know, it's a great eye on your spot to see that.
I didn't notice in the first half the names on the backs.
No.
You know,
Well, I'm not used to seeing them.
yeah, you know, and I'm looking for numbers on the front and in the back of the jersey, but that says Kelly, number 22. So that's got to be Tyler Kelly.
Yeah, because I don't have any scoring data down for number 18, which we thought was Tyler Kelly. So if 22 is Tyler Kelly, that's some of the difficulties when we had a hurry up here. We got the rundown, but any of the late changes, I know Matt Taylor came over and told us about
the jersey.
Nick Hickey changed it from 3 to 24.
Right.
Probably a case of a forgotten shirt or a torn shirt or something.
Oh,
like
there's
that.
Kelly with a great move. Wide open. He's going to put it out front. Oh, the Woodsville defenders ran into each other. I thought we had one there. Woodsville defenders ran into each other and still able to clean that ball out of the defense.
Unfortunately, getting back on that, not able to touch base with Jack Icapino in between games to find out any of the late ad scratches or starters. So it's a small error on our part. So I apologize to Tyler Kelly if that is you, number 22.
Kress with the ball, looking for Kelly. Again, Kelly's let that ball go 3 times. Oh, I see why he let that one go. We're going to get a corner.
Yep.
Shunden coming over to take this corner for Sunapee. Might not be many more of these opportunities here for either team. One of these teams has got to capitalize.
Yep.
Ball's in the middle, right in the middle of the goal mouth. Cleared out of there by the Woodsville defense. Chumbus up. He's looking for number 10. Kobe Youngman, excuse me. There's Taylor looking for Walker over the top, unable to do it. Played all the way back to the defense. Woodsville keeping the ball on the ground here, moving it up all the way up to Walker. Looking for broken up by the Sunapee defense. Back to Walker. Looking for Youngman. Walker's having a hard time finding Youngman right now. Kress makes a nice move and turns and fires over the top right corner of the net.
One of these are going to go.
Well, we're
We
hoping.
hoping one goes, yeah. Clock on the field says 7 minutes at this point. Ours says 5:30. I'm going to stop mine at 5:30 just because I want to catch up with the field clock. Still plenty of time here.
Nice give and go there. Youngman with the ball. Is that Youngman or is that 19? It's 19.
No, 19 is Vasconcelos.
Celos.
Yes.
Vasconcelos.
Freshman Eli.
Out of bounds again there by the Sunapee defenders.
Woodsville throw in. Oh, huge Sunapee save there. Flint out of the net. Sunapee rushing across. The opportunity for Woodsville, but unfortunately, Sunapee defenders there to clean up what Flint was leaving behind on the field.
I got a message from Burdell, but I'm not understanding what it says, so I'll have to wait till after the game.
Rick?
Yeah.
He must be critiquing or scoring.
Yeah, I don't quite understand, and maybe I missed something, but.
Yeah. Is there a player Seymour?
Yes, there is.
Yep. Yep. Rick, you're making us laugh, buddy. We love you. Hope to see you courtside now that you're back in the area to be doing a few games for us. So if you are continuing to watch us, hopefully you're giving us a thumbs up to the screen right now saying, heck yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. It's
yeah, Woodsville goal kick. 5 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes left. Unofficial.
Right.
And then free time. Overtime. We don't like those two words together.
No, it's difficult to swallow in 44 degrees. But we're here. We're here. We're ready.
here.
We're not packing up. Not until they do. The last time we were here, they did actually forget and shut the lights off on us before we were finished packing out. So we'll have to be mindful of that.
Ball played all the way down in there. Shundon doing some fancy footwork. Tried to leave it out there for one of his teammates, just a little too far, or they weren't on the same page.
Right.
Sunapee throwing. Played back up. Ooh, broken up by the Woodsville. Over to Shundon. He's going to let one cross go. Seymour making a run. Staying with it. Seymour still with the ball. Davidson out there to clean it up. Making another save. Davidson again with a long boot.
Then bounce right back.
Ball played right back into the Woodsville defense. Now here we go. Vasconcelos up the left side. Youngman switching the fields. Not enough to get through the Sunapee defense. I believe that. Ooh, that was a great shoulder-to-shoulder hit by Kress. All legal, shoulder to shoulder. That's soccer right there at its best. Ball's over to 21. Malik Nasir.
A lot of subs in. Long game, probably trying to get some of the players that are on the bench out into the weather.
Another good chance here for Sunapee. Looks like we're going to have a corner here for Sunapee. Again, the clock showing, well, it's froze at 3:26, so injury time, not sure what we have for time.
I got 2:30 on mine, but again, that's all unofficial.
corner. Right out in the front. Oh, again, ball bounces 3 times through the mouth of the goal. And we're going to have another corner.
That's from both sides. They've had those opportunities from the corner, and neither one.
Shundon rushing to do both corners here. He's put the ball where he needs to put it. Nobody's coming on to those balls yet. Huge opportunity here. Ball's in, played up high. And that's a ball Davidson can get to. You know, you play those balls up high. He is 6'3". He can get up there with the best of them.
It's those dribblers, the ones that the ground makes the decision.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You want to keep the ball out of his hands anyway, but certainly don't play it up there high like that. Oh, Woodsville back. Flint and his defender got miscommunicated there and almost let one go in. And he tongue-tied me at the same time.
That's what I was laughing at. Flint. Motorcycle, Brent Colville here on the call.
And right back down the other way we go here with Sunapee. And right back the other way we go with Woodsville. Both teams making runs. Little bit tired because the middle of this fields are wide open both ways here.
Yeah. Nobody's catching up to cover that.
What is going to happen here in the last couple minutes of this game? Here comes Seymour. Seymour with a... There it is.
Wow.
We are going to free time.
Yes. So, with that, do they do a pause for a few minutes to reset the field, or do they go right back?
What they'll do is we'll do a coin toss.
Yep.
And then we will be right back at it, maybe 2 minutes. Should we take a little break?
Yeah. What do you think? I'm nervous to go to a break and then have it start up while we're in commercial, because in that overtime, that extra minutes, they're gonna want to close out this game real quick. So,
well, it looks like the officials
they're setting up on the center field there. So,
but the teams are going to chat. So, yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll stay here. I mean, we go to a commercial. Like I said, I don't want to miss any of the gameplay. This is interesting. This is an interesting position now with 0-0, extra innings, extra moments, extra minutes. Both of them at the end of their season here with Newmarket and Colebrook, the opponents coming up on Friday for both of these teams. There's definitely some energy to get that first score here. Now, is it a sudden death? First score wins.
It's golden goal, yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, so we don't have to worry about the time on the clock going all the way down. It's first score opportunity. So they're pulling out the playbooks. They're saying, this is the positioning we want. We want to try to get this opportunity here. What's your take on the goalies? What are they doing coming into this here? Do they prep anything different? Do they looking at the field a little differently now?
You know, they might have a little bit more nerves on them.
Yep, I got
but
you.
I don't think nothing changes. Basically, you know, overtime or extra innings is an extension of the second half.
Yep, okay.
Play everything the same. But as I said, I'm sure the nerves are picked up a little bit.
Right.
They're not playing for a championship today, but they are playing for playoffs, standing and seedings.
Right.
As we talked about a couple times, certainly a win for either team could help move them up in the standings, and a loss may move them down. You know, especially for a team like Sunapee, who's sitting right at the 8-hole.
Right.
I don't believe they can be touched for that spot, but at the same time, you don't want another loss on your record.
Yeah, they don't want to go into that. Absolutely not. So, a few more minutes here. They'll be getting out onto the field.
Doing the coin flip now. I know they like to keep this moving.
Right.
So, with that, I'll do some reads here while we're waiting. Obviously, all our replays today are brought to you by Woodsville Guarantee Savings Bank, where they celebrate everything that makes people unique and the same, especially when it comes to banking. Woodsville Guarantee Savings Bank, just like you, member FDIC. We appreciate, White Mountains Community College, Santa's Village, George M. Stevens, Woodsville Guarantee Savings Bank. Today, Chad and myself commentating on the game for you, producer Adam Noyes, Keegan Fillion on a camera, and May Datro Maison on the other camera.
Yeah, got to hand it to those folks out there.
Yeah, they're colder than us.
Yeah, we got a little
holding
bit of
the cameras and.
Yep, they got their hands out that they
That's
got to
right.
use. We got ours in our pocket. So, special thank you to them. Maybe I'll stop and buy them all some pizza on the way home or something.
Did you guys all ride down together?
We did, yeah. We kind of do try to do that as a crew. We show up the 4-seater in the van with 2 seats filled with all the gear behind us. So
Yeah.
we got the 4 of us come down camaraderie style. The next layer is the trailer that we haul so that we can get all 6 of us together. So we can get the talent, as we call it, to get them to the front.
And just again, our upcoming schedule. Tomorrow night, we're hoping to be over in Portsmouth for a matchup between the Lady Clippers and the Dover Green Wave in a Division I girls matchup under the lights again. And then next week we kick off the playoffs on Tuesday with the girls, Wednesday with the boys, and Thursday for our playoff preview sports talk. We talk all sports, Matt and I, and we will discuss some playoff matchups and our thoughts on the playoffs coming up.
And maybe we can even take a peek. I know that we're in soccer, but we can take a peek at some of the basketball pairings and start discussing some of that.
Some of the games,
and get in line to roll right into basketball coverage with sports talk. So.
And here we go. Overtime session 1 has begun. And again, we're believing this is golden goal, which golden goal is sudden death. Ball goes in, the game is over. And Sunapee comes right out. Crest coming right down the middle, but broken up there at the last second by the defender of Woodsville. Couldn't quite see. Oh, that must have been Kingsbury. Over there on the other side is Kelly. Ball's out of bounds. We're going to have a Sunapee throw in. 10 minutes could be short time. It could be a long time. Certainly plenty of time for one of these teams to put a goal on.
Yeah. And
we
it's
usually
10 minutes, right?
And yes, it's two 10-minute halves, and then they end in a tie. In the playoffs, what they do is they'll go 2 10 minutes, and then they'll usually go to a shootout.
I gotcha. And it's each side 3, or is it the first goal in?
No, shootout-wise, I think each team gets 5 shooters.
Okay.
And, you pick your top 5 shooters, and then if it's still tied after that, it goes to your next 5 shooters.
Wow.
So you can't use the same kids until it recycles itself, if it goes that far.
That's an interesting
ball. Ooh.
That's an interesting thing when you start talking about the lineup and the depth of the roster. So you got a team that goes in that may have 10 or 4 or 5 on the bench on top of the 10 players that they have. Well, 11 with the goalie.
Yeah, and it's an extra thing you don't work on during the season. So it's all, those last couple of days before the playoffs. Coaches are out there working on penalty kicks. Yeah. They're working on their lists. Who's my top 5 goal scorers? Or not necessarily goal scorers. Who's my top 5 penalty kickers?
Right.
Because it could be your sweeper. It could be your goalie. A lot of times it is the goalie that takes those kicks.
When they're in a
shootout.
In a shootout, in a standard position with a ball waiting for them to kick it, they may have a great spin that can evade a goalie as opposed to just a kick that's off of a regular boot from a moving ball. So
sure.
You got different players, different styles.
Again, Sunapee had an opportunity there with Kress, but they're trying to get too cute up there. Oh, and the ball's getting a little slick, lost the ball.
Yeah, looks like a little dew and as the temperature drops.
Shendon? Already down to 7 minutes here, 3 minutes gone in this first overtime session. We're going to have a throw in for Sunapee. Well, we had a lot of action in the first game today, and we haven't seen any goals since.
No.
We saw 3 goals in 3 minutes, and that was the fury.
That was all you needed.
That's all we needed, I guess, but we need another one.
Yeah. Yeah, I know neither team wants to go into their last game on Friday with this as a tie.
You know, you say that, but I'm sure they'd both rather
Prefer
this
that over the
be a tie than the alternative.
Very
you know.
good point.
We always say someone's got to win, someone's got to lose, but, you know, in the regular season in soccer, that is not the case.
Right.
Ties are standing.
Yeah. And that plays towards your rankings and your points for the season.
Sure, you still get 2 points for a tie, 4 points for a win, but you get 0 points if you lose.
Right.
You know,
They
so
split the difference between them.
Yep. Bumped off the ball there. Ball's cool. We're gonna have a corner. Shendon's gonna come over here for Sunapee and take this corner as he's done all night. He is the man on point. He's put plenty of balls in there that should have been in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Nothing's connected yet. Maybe this time. 5:38. Shendon puts his next ball in right in the middle again.
Oh.
And we got a corner again going back to him.
Is that Ben Taylor that got up in the fray there to try to knock that away?
Yeah, it's tough to tell, Chad. There's a host of white shirts in there, and then in a second there's going to be a bunch of black shirts in there. And here we go again. Front post. Crest missed that. Back out front. He's still got the ball at his feet, though. Tries a heel pass. Again, Sunapee is trying to get a little too cute here in the end of this game where they just, you know, follow your fundamentals, put the ball in the net. Seymour here. Nice move, Shendon going in.
Very aggressive.
Ooh, ball's still in. Shendon's walking in. Able to poked out by the Woodsville defense. Here's Borelli. Haven't said his name in a little while. 4:58. Oh, 4.5. Clock again stops at 5 here at Sunapee Field.
Yep. We'll keep ours going. About 4.5.
Seymour with a great cross.
Oh.
Again, Woodsville there to stop that ball.
Missed opportunity by Kelly there at 22.
Battle over there. I can smell some
barbecue
fireplace.
Fireplace
is starting up over here in Sunapee, New Hampshire on October. What is it? The 18th.
19th, but yeah.
19th, yeah.
Mid-October.
We are going to have a free kick for Sunapee out front here. It's like Kelly's gone down over there.
Is it just me, or are you seeing a little bit of a mist coming in the
Sure,
air, too?
You know, it's definitely
down to 43 degrees.
Fog starting to roll, starting to get thick. We are close to the lake here.
Mm-hmm. Just about 8 o'clock here in Sunapee, New Hampshire.
Ball's in the front.
Cans on it.
Wow. All over it, Davidson. But Sunapee certainly had an opportunity there.
Having been sitting at the production table, I know my camera operators, when they see an opportunity like that, and then the goalie makes a great save, they all go, oh.
Yeah.
But as with all the Sunapee fans on the sidelines, that, almost there, just not enough.
Yeah, you know, you're right, Chad. And Sunapee's controlled those first overtime period.
They have, yeah.
Ball's been up here in front of Woodsville's goal.
Just under 3 on
for
our
the
time.
majority of it.
Yep.
You know, that's a tough pace to keep up with for Woodsville. You know, you got to get off your heels.
Yes.
You know, make something happen offensively here, and don't play tired. Coach Taylor still over there instructing his team. Take a little hand. Kick for Woodsville.
Both teams toe-to-toe still. Neither really looking on a exceptional energy in either way. One team being more tired than the other.
Ball's back into the middle. Shendon in the middle all alone. Plays it up.
Bit of a mishandle there.
That's number 25. Mason Saylor. Maybe Sunapee going out here.
Maybe.
1:30 roughly. Time remaining here in the first of the overtime sessions.
The laptop is reading 43, but I'm hearing crowd chatter about a
40s.
40s, and I just confirmed that my Googlies has said 40 degrees on the Google on the Android phone. So
we're almost right. It's dropping 2 degrees every 10 minutes.
it feels it. Yep.
Cress trying to be too cute, doing too much.
Sunapee fans not liking that. Under a minute on our clock.
Yeah, the Sunapee fans haven't had much to cheer about this afternoon, nor has the Woodsville fans.
No, it's definitely a very evenly matched setup up there. Well, you know, I think talking about the second half of the game and into the extension of the second half, I would say that Sunapee has definitely had the time possession on their side.
Yeah,
more closer to what the girls had in the girls' game, 70-30-ish.
No doubt, and definitely in this. There
Yep.
it is. Now they should just switch sides, and we will restart. I don't even think they go to their bench.
No, okay. So we'll set ours up so that we got another 10.
Well,
maybe
10 minutes left of this game no matter what now.
No matter what, right, yeah. They are. Yeah, it looks like they are going to the benches a little bit. So what is Coach Icapino saying now over there for the Sunapee Lakers?
Wow, you know, for Coach Icapino, I mean, keep doing what you're doing. It's just a matter of time before we pop one in, right?
They've dominated this half, definitely.
You know, if I'm Coach Taylor, I'm firing them up somehow. You know, you got to find it within you to come out, keep the ball, keep doing the things that you're successful at,
right.
Passing the ball to each other's feet, moving the ball down the wings. We didn't see a lot of that in the first overtime from Woodsville.
No, and you know, I'll be honest. Other than a couple of clears, I don't think the ball stayed on the Woodsville end at all. I think it was all on that Sunapee end.
I would tend to agree with that.
Cam Davidson making a handful of great saves in there. I have kept my hands in my pocket. I've stopped scoring some of those numbers on there, but for the day up until this point, I've got them still just about 2-1 with Sunapee at 21 shots on net and 9 for Woodsville. Yep. So I mean, it's hard to say. I'm sure there was probably a handful more in there, pushing that up, maybe 25 shots on net for Sunapee. But so you're talking, you know, a 3-1 out shooting match.
Yeah, 3-1 advantage on shots. Again, though, like time of possession, you can have all the shots in the world.
Just takes one.
Just takes one.
That's right. That's right. And we've seen a couple of them that are almost right there.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple of opportunities. I know that Flynn was on one. He was just on the opposite side of the net. Just misread. Thankfully, his defenders were there to keep it out of the net. But it's those making those opportunities happen and taking advantage of those missed opportunities from the opponent. You're in your final 10. This is it. You know, 2 games left in the regular season. 10 minutes in this one. One more on Friday. How do you do it? What do you do?
Yeah, you know, you're right. Both teams have one more game after tonight and fighting for those spots.
And I may be wrong, but I do recall the last time we were here, it was an overtime, double overtime game.
Was it really?
I think so. It just kind of come back to me. I think it's the cold air and the numbness of my toes that's making me
my toes are froze.
I wore the green Chuck Taylors today, you know, to show support of the green team on the field, and they were frozen before the girls' game ended. So I don't know what canvas shoes in the weather like this. But.
Well, we got a Woodsville free kick, foul on a Sunapee free kick.
Header
puts it in. Didn't get through the Woodsville defense. Woodsville now with a little bit of space, trying to play the ball up. Oh, misplay by the Sunapee defender. Here comes Woodsville. Here comes Woodsville.
Oh,
no call there.
No call there.
Are we
Playing
going to
for
have
the
a
ball.
goal kick or a corner? This official's a little behind the play. He's calling a corner now. Certainly taking his time.
Letting the clock run out.
Yeah,
Is that
I
what you're
mean,
thinking?
People want to know what's going on here. Let's
Right.
go. Woodsville corner. Ball's out front. Header. Skips off the Woodsville offensive. Kingsbury just, again there, if he takes his time, you know.
Composure. He had it. It was a clean line. If you just take that half a second to settle up.
And that's it. You're right, Chad. And that goes to your teammates too.
Yeah.
Your teammates have to be yelling to you. You have time.
Yep.
Settle the ball.
You're very good point. Very good point. You know.
That communication piece.
Some of that is nerves. You know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You want to score that goal to get the win. Here's my opportunity. That, final minutes, overtime. I got a clean line.
Shunden just turned and beat 3 people, but lost the ball. And now it's back to Woodsville. Woodsville. He's going to take a long one. Oh, it's off the post and up over the net.
Wow.
Wow, what a good decision there to make that shot there.
That was crazy. Missed opportunity.
I saw that the whole way. I saw that coming.
I was flashback to Shunden's goal against Epping that flew in from half up over the goalie.
And the goalie didn't touch that, so that's wow. Well, Woodsville coming out here in the second overtime with the best chance of the 2 overtimes. And the ball's been on Sunapee. So it's actually this side of the field.
Right.
Got to be doing something on this side here.
Yep.
The ball's staying there.
Coming at us.
Yeah.
Right through the play here.
Right through the wickets.
And my feet are too cold to kick that.
My body's too cold to bend over.
Yeah. Well, it was coming at me. I put it to Adam, and he and I kind of just let it go. Neither one of us wanted to play that.
Here comes Kress. He's going to stay with it. Ball's at his feet. He turns, and he's beating him. He's going on 1-on-2 here. Oh, lost the ball at his feet again, trying to get too cute. Should have made a pass right across there. Shunden's got the ball up top.
6.5 to go here in the second overtime period.
Woodsville ball still in. Sunapee looking to Shunden in the middle here. Shunden looking to Kress. Kress looking to turn. And they're going to give him a kick out front.
Wow.
Best chance of the second overtime here for Sunapee.
Wow.
Ball is roughly 20 yards out front, right out in front of the net. I am kick it right into the wall. They didn't ask for 10. They didn't take time. Here's Shunden, just over the top. Again there, Chad. I think they should have taken their time and set that play up better. Maybe asked for 10 yards. That was Woodsville. Defenders were encroaching a little bit. But, hey, they're playing. We're talking.
Yep. The momentum of the game has them going.
Ball's back at Kress's feet.
Great move there. Sunapee player.
Looking for Shunden, as I would. Ball all the way back. Shunden again. If he turns up now, he's got an open field here. Again, I think they're playing a little bit too much. Too many touches.
Yeah, we talked about that in previous games, you and Matt. One touch too many.
Yeah. Ball's in front. Saved by Davidson. Wow.
That's huge.
Point
play.
blank.
Huge play by Cam. Congratulations on that one.
Nice play. Nice save, Cam. Got a little excited there.
Yeah.
We like to get heated here and put the reflection in our voices when it's due. Ball's played down again to the right side. Davidson way out collecting it. He wanted to shut that down before anything was happening. Again, look at the middle of these fields both ways. Ooh, nice hustle from Kress. All the way back from the goal mouth. Takes it away. He's going down the middle. He's going to let one go. One touch too many again. Slide that ball to the back post. You probably got a goal all day long.
Just
But
over
great
4.
hustle.
Yeah, they know the clock's ticking down. These are the final 4 minutes of this game. Stopped on the field at 4:49. Ours is showing under 4 now.
Kelly with the throw. How you leave Shunden wide open right there in the middle, I don't know.
Playmaker. Awkward headed.
Back to Kress. Got to come to that ball, yeah.
Chumba's coming way in deep. Or
Well,
Youngman, rather.
Ball played up by Woodsville. He's going to give that. He's going to give him that one. Sunapee fans calling for a flop.
A block, a flock.
No, a flop.
A flop.
It's actually a
fall
unsportsmanlike.
I got you. Yep.
If they deem you're doing that intentionally.
I know I couldn't run.
What do we
for
got going on?
100
That should
minutes.
be a kick.
Looks like he's setting up.
Yeah, he was going to throw it in, but it is a kick. Woodsville taking their time. Ooh, great ball into the middle of the box. Ooh, cleaned out. Here comes Kress. Wide open over here, number 9. Broken up well by Kingsbury. Still pressing, Sunapee. Oh, Sam Flint. Shunden.
2.5 on our clock.
Ill-advised pass. 2 minutes left, roughly. Ball's played through there. Nice ball. Out front. Oh!
Miss kick.
Wow. Great opportunities.
22. That's what we think, Kelly.
That's Kelly, yeah. Yep. What a great pass there, though. He was set up to put that ball in.
Just mishandled it.
Again, don't get too cute. You got to make them. Woodsville's got a chance here.
Youngman, slide tackle.
That was a good slide tackle, if you ask me. But the official, Kevin Turcott, says no. Let's give the ball to Woodsville, put it down, and go. Here we go.
Wow.
Minute and a half, minute and 40. Houston's looking to tee this ball up. Again, Woodsville taking their time, setting up their play. I like it.
Yes. Rushing here.
Set up what you want.
Is not making a difference.
Back post. Out front. Oh! Double save. And another. Wow. Great play there by the keeper, Flint, for Sunapee.
Huge opportunity.
Both teams with exciting chances here in the second half of the double overtime game.
Not to mention the Sunapee defender that had the save in there when Flint was on the
that was awesome.
Yeah. So 3 saves right back to back.
Keeper coming out of nowhere to make that final save. Woodsville corner. We are under a minute here, folks. What's going to happen? Ball's out front. Still in the box. Here we go. Sunapee gets it out. Sunapee's looking to make a run. Kress is up here on the left side. He makes a turn, and he's going. He's got a couple defenders to beat. He's still got the ball at his feet. Track down from behind. That is going to be a whistle.
No whistle. They're letting it go.
Wow.
16, 15, 14. Unofficial on our countdown.
That's a tough one not to call. That's from behind. Usually that's an automatic call.
There
it is.
Wow.
There it is. We finish here at Sunapee. 0-0.
Oh, man, I tell you, what a game. We came for it, and they delivered. I wish we had a winner, but at 0-0, I think both of them are leaving. Like you talked about, neither are getting the 0. They're both getting 2 points going into it. But I tell you, what a matchup.
As we said in the first game, we probably will see these two teams face off again against each other in the playoffs somewhere.
Right, yeah. So, wow, at the end of the game, final score 0-0 in overtime. But, neither one really taking the opportunity to get out there. But
yeah, we'll do some quick stats and close
Yeah,
this out?
yeah.
And,
There's not a lot to really stat. I
you
know that
know,
I
I mean-
stopped keeping track, but for the most part, we got
We're
Sunapee
saying-
leading 3-1
yeah,
for
that's
shots
what,
on net.
exactly.
But neither one, where it counted, the scores are zeros where they matter.
First overtime, we feel Sunapee dominated.
Yep.
Second overtime, I feel it was probably
By
3
50
quarters Woodsville.
Yeah, 50-50 maybe at the second
mean-
half there. The Sunapee was pushing really hard at the
Sure.
end here. But certainly Woodsville stepped it up. But unfortunately, neither one are going to take off with what they needed for that advancement. But also at the same time, neither one following too far behind. So
right.
we'll keep an eye
Exactly.
on Colebrook and Newmarket games with these two match up against them in Friday's matchup, and then take a look at the standings from there. But I don't got anything else except I need to warm up. So
All right,
Matt,
I just
Brent, leaving us out. Yep.
thank you for tuning in today for the Littleton Regional Healthcare's coverage of the 2022 NHIAA Division IV boys soccer game here in Sunapee, New Hampshire. I'm your host, Brent Koval. Along with me to my right is Chad Fillion, our producer, Adam Noyes. And on our cameras today is Keegan Fillion and May Detro Maison. I also want to give a special thank you to these advertisers who made today's production possible. Jeff and Keith at George M. Stevens & Sons, Christine at White Mountains Community College, Jan at Woodsville Guarantee Savings Bank, Jim at Santa's Village, and all of our other regional supporters. And, of course, to you, our viewers. My name is Brent Koval, and thank you for watching. This has been a Flume Media production.